Today, Porsches include 27 911s and others, plus Ferraris 308, 328, 550, and F355. Hi there. From May 23rd to 27th, Porsches sold and bring a trailer include a stone gray 1986 944 with 120,000 miles that sold for $7,601. A few questions about condition here, but at this price, there is room to rectify without too much worry about ROI. A dark green Euro 1978 928 with 87,000 miles located in Canada sold for $14,250. Sold new in Germany and imported a few years later, this needs attention in multiple areas but seems a fair sale. A Meteor Gray original owner 2008 Cayman with 44,000 miles sold for $25,000. Yow. A good price, that is, as long as you don't feel like a lobster trapped in a boiling pot. A black 1999 911 coupe with 71,000 miles sold for $28,250. A solid early build 996, this was a fair sale. A Meteor Gray 2007 911 C4 cab over terracotta, yow again, with 74,000 miles sold for $33,500. Oof. A good price, that is, as long as you don't feel like a potted plant while inside. A Lapis Blue 2005 911 coupe with 83,000 miles sold for $40,911. A great color and a price on the high side of fair. A GT Silver 2004 911 40th Anniversary Edition with 72,000 miles sold for $39,500. Sold with the matching luggage, these are great performers, and this example sold at a fair price. A slate gray over black 2005 911S Cabriolet with 81,000 miles sold for $41,500. Slate is a cool color. This was a fair sale. A black 1991 928 GT with 83,000 miles sold for $50,250. An interior color swap stirred the peanut gallery. It was originally linen. A clean GT, this was a fair sale. A granite green over gray green, 30 years owned 1988 911 Targa with 168,000 miles sold for $57,500. The engine may need some attention as it seems like it's never been opened. An uncommon color and color combo, the cosmetic condition is good, even with the miles. This was a fair sale. A Schwarz Metallic 1980 911 SC Coupe with 135,000 miles sold for $60,000. Cork. The interior doesn't bring joy to me, but the exterior is in good shape. This was likely a fair sale. A black, modified 41,000 mile 2001 911 Turbo Coupe sold for $59,000. With a Savannah beige interior bedazzled with carbon, but note the black wheel and mats. The engine, suspension, brakes, and wheels have been massaged, plus the exterior stuff. This was well sold based on the unmodified car, and a fair sale as equipped. A triple black 2004 911 Turbo Cabriolet X50 with 57,000 miles sold for $63,000. A fair price for this car. Lots of fun ahead. A black over gray 1991 911 C4 Cabriolet with 76,000 miles presented by a great seller sold for $63,100. The light interior isn't my style, but the car looks great, and a chunk of that credit goes to the seller. This was a bargain. A white with stickers, fiberglass bodied, 3-liter powered 1970 911T coupe sold for $72,000. Mostly set up for rallies, this was likely well purchased. A Gulf Blue 930 turbo powered 1981 911 SC coupe sold for $102,000. Bid here to $68,500 in 2018. This is a nice build and a fair sale. A dark green 1968 911L coupe sold for $124,000. Lots of work has been accomplished here. See? This was a fair sale. A silver 1979 930 Turbo with 53,000 miles sold for $132,000. Despite some track time in its history, this sold higher than I expected. Still fair. Another turbo, this a basalt black 20,000 mile 2012 911 Turbo Coupe sold for $156,500. $20,000 and seemingly light years ahead of the previous turbo. It's a big step up in price, but so much more car, at least to me. This was on the high side of fair. A GT Silver 2018 911 GT3 with 21,000 miles sold for $159,500. Low miles, but some track time here and a replacement transmission 6,000 miles ago. All in all, a fair sale. A Cherry Metallic 2021 911 Targa 4S Heritage Design Edition with 22 miles, sold for $236,000. There is zero about this car that makes me want to do anything other than to walk swiftly in the opposite direction. Sticker here was $198, well sold. A Ferrari yellow 12,000 mile 1991 911 Turbo sold for $376,000. A beautiful car in like-new condition, this was very well sold. On to real Ferraris, a Rosso Corsa over black 1982 308 GTSI with 51,000 miles sold for $52,000. A decent, not great car, this was a fair sale price. A Rosso Corsa over beige 1987 328 GTS with 55,000 miles sold for $71,000. This car needs a belt change, but the engine stays in the car. 5 years and a wholly different car compared to the previous 308. Thanks to a much better engine, this was a fair sale considering the needed service. A Euro Nero 2000 550 Maranello with unknown mileage sold for $157,550. Imported to the U.S. in 2001 and successfully registered in California for part of that time. Shocking. This was a bit of a bargain price. A Rosso Corsa over tan, 24 years owned, 1995 F355 GTS with 44,000 miles presented by a great seller, sold for $225,000. Nice presentation as usual and a seemingly fair price, plus this. On Cars and Bids, an Arctic Silver modified 1999 Porsche 911 with 80,000 miles sold for $18,500. Not entirely judging, but some of the mods seem immature, and that's okay at this price point. This was on the low side of fair. A slightly more elegantly modified Seal Gray over Black 2003 911 cab with 42,000 miles sold for $27,500. Some carbon fiber removed and some added. This is a good-looking car and a sale price on the far side of fair. Another car sold on the far side of fair, perhaps well sold, a Basalt Black over Black 2005 Boxster with 15,000 miles sold for $25,888. Clean, clean, clean. An Arctic Silver modified 2009 911 Turbo with 23,000 miles sold for $111,111. Suspension, wheels, engine tune, exhaust. This was a surprisingly high result for a car with these mods. Well sold. A Rosso Corsa over beige 2002 Ferrari 360 Spider with 14,000 miles and no modifications sold for $90,500. No mods, but an accident in its past. This was likely a fair sale. On PCarMarket, a garnet red 1985 Porsche 928S with 100,000 miles sold for $11,000. Not a perfect car, but this seems full of value. This was likely well purchased. A Malaga red over black 1975 914 2.0 sold for $17,350. The seller described it as runs and drives like a bull, but I don't think this would be classified by most as bullish. Nope, this was a fair sale. An Arena Red over Cashmere Beige 1997 911 Cabriolet with 73,000 miles sold for $50,000. Nice car, nice price, needs black mats, a fair sale. A black over natural brown 2004 911 Turbo Cabriolet X50 with 25,000 miles sold for $62,250. Woodsy. This car had a sticker of over 160 20 years ago. This was a fair sale on a low-mile 996 X50. A black over gray 45,000 mile 2008 911 Turbo Cab sold for $75,000. Reportedly purchased 2 years ago for $93,000 with 2,000 fewer miles. This was on the light side of fair, near a bargain. A black 1975 911 Coupe sold for $80,000. One of 395 for the year. This appears to be in great shape, and I like the look. This is not the way to highlight the rebuilt engine. A black 24 years owned 1995 911 Coupe with 88,000 miles sold for $80,500. Based on its appearance, this seems a bargain. A speed yellow 12,000 mile 2008 911 Turbo Cabriolet Switzer P800 sold for $102,222. Allow me to read from the listing. The Switzer P800 package claims to provide an output with up to 800 horsepower, with the addition of upgraded GT2 8R turbochargers, monster intercoolers, high-flow fuel injectors and intake plumbing, Iridium Performance spark plugs, an electronic boost controller, a reinforced clutch, and a full Switzer exhaust system with headers. If the work is competent, this is a monster and a bargain. 7 cars on Bring a Trailer were bid with their reserves not met May 23rd to 27th. A U.S. market Arctic Silver 1999 911 C4 Coupe with 97,000 miles located in Canada was bid to $15,500. A repainted red modified 930 powered Rest of World 1977 911 Targa to Coupe conversion with 82,000 miles was bid to $58,411. A white with green modified Rest of World 1986 911 Coupe was bid to $86,000. A Bahia Red 43 years owned 1971 911S Coupe was bid to $162,000. A paint to sample light yellow over mahogany 13,000 mile 1989 911 Speedster was bid to $239,930. A white 1984 911 SCRS 1 of 21 was bid to $756,000. Nice. A Rosso Corsa over tan 34,000 mile 1997 Ferrari F355 Spider was bid to $87,500. No top-down photos, and no sale. Coincidence? That's a wrap for today. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow. Be well.